And hello there everyone, welcome back. BogMod here, playing more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. Reen just saved the day by turning into a super demon. And and then everything worked out great. Except for his dad being shot in the back with a machine gun.
What do you want with us this time?
And one of the Anguis, the top members of Ouroboros.
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Albarea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
He isn't. They're clearly just using the situation to their own advantage.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me.
Sure, it's not like Vita has actually done much as far as Reen knows. She's mostly kind of associated.
I can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
With magic!
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
witchcraft!
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Albarea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Ooh.
Yes, Mother. We will.
Oh, not bad.
Oh my.
Why, you know what? Time to say thank you, Reen.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Albarea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
It's a good first step.
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk. She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
She doesn't.
Targets in sight.
Ooh. Hello? Are you a friend of Millium's?
Elise, Your Highness!
That was unexpected.
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Well, that makes what you did with the... Why did you even bother with the guards, then?
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting.
To be fair, when you have a magic teleporting golem, there's only so much people can do.
As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go.
I don't think anything would have been really solved all that well here.
Successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
That's a creepy robotic way to refer to things. Oh, it's like Lammy.
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor.
That is strange. I thought for sure she'd be with... Because of her obvious connections with... visual connections with Millium, that she'd be related to the... the Reformists. And
Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch.
You've kind of been helpful. You haven't done anything that dastardly so far.
While she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around!
Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
I'll be honest.
Elise! Your Highness!
Invisible floating golem that can show up anywhere is kind of hard to defend against. That thing could have gotten hurt any time.
Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you, but struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Reen Schwarzer.
I won't let it end this way! Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!
Well, at least he's not going on about how weak he was. No more pity, Reen. You gotta be focused. Same time, in the Kreutzen province airspace. Ooh. Ah, the Noble Alliance's super airship. The Pantagruel. I like its design. Well, that's mysterious. Rufus? Is that you? It is! Rufus Alberea.
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
Duke, Cayenne, Pepper, and Crow!
Marvelous, isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it all but in our grasp.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Please, I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them.
See, I don't get Rufus quite yet, because he seems, on the one hand, like he does genuinely care about the people. But on the other hand, he's doing stuff like this, Whereas Duke Cayenne, I am far less convinced that he is anything but an egomaniac.
And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control. But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our Alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid. Our victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
It does sound like you have things mostly in hand.
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
Crow Armbrust.
Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did.
Ion? That's a new name? I've not heard that name before.
They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest. Well, no matter. We needn't concern ourselves with Crossbell for the present. Gilead Osborne has fallen. No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. This great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form, a land ruled by nobles.
I'm also surprised Crow hasn't put a bullet in you quite yet either.
As you wish.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point.
I'm sure all the betrayal will definitely bring him
Give
around.
it some thought, won't you?
Understood.
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you?
And I like how Crow's decided to replace his traditionally white headband with an evil black headband. Because he's evil now.
I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side.
The Crimson Wings, I think, would be the, that's Olivier's airship running around doing its meddling.
Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately... unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
So I'm guessing the three in the back there are going to be enforcers from Ouroboros. You have the two from the ILF on the left, and there's Zephyr Jaeger agents on the right.
You're so right.
Feels kind of overkill having all of us on the same side. Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
Yeah, I guess I can help.
Ah, the guy who's completely concerned about things. Ergo, someone you know must be obscenely powerful.
Point taken.
Yeah, that is a good collection of powerful allies.
I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
It's true, if they all fought together, they could probably decimate any group.
That's the idea.
If they were all fought together.
I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions. With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
Ooh. Another video. Trails of Cold Steel 2. Oh, it's Elisa. There's Eustace. Oh, Elliot and Macias. Always a good group. There's, of course, Gaius. Out with his, on his horses, because he loves his horses. He's a Mongol, you know. Well, basically, the equivalent thereof. Emma is a witch. And Laura. Oh, they're a D&D adventuring group. A wizard and a warrior. Mecha versus tanks. A fire butterfly of some kind. Oh, Fee fighting her old buddies. There's Millium fighting her... I don't know what the deal is. And... Ooh. Okay, there's the villains. She's up to some evil magic. That does not look like a healthy thing that's going on there. Ah, the bracers. And Claire! Sarah. There's the Crimson Wings. Oh, Toa looks adorable in that hat. The Horned Lions. Woo! Good times. We're gonna kick butts. We're gonna take names. Prologue is over. Yay. We'll save. And continue. Departing Ymir.
The scars left on Yamir were fortunately much more shallow than anyone had anticipated. Partly thanks to the fact that the number of assailants was relatively small, there were no fatalities.
And witchcraft happened.
And the next morning, everyone worked together to clean up the damages and restore the village to its original form.
I mean, say what you will. Vita's witchcraft does help protect the village. The noble faction isn't likely to do any additional strikes against this place now, even
However,
if they're a purely retaliatory aspect.
And he had been in a deep sleep ever since. And while we knew his injuries weren't life-threatening, he would still need to be under careful watch for some time. Meanwhile,
You're set on leaving now, aren't you?
I am. I realize that with Dad unconscious, I should probably stay and protect Ymir in his place.
Oh, looks like Green's got a new outfit.
You could even say that I've got a duty to do so as his son.
I kinda like it.
But I've got something else that I need to do. And to me, that takes priority.
Save your sister, save the princess, save the kingdom.
that's your decision, Reen, then I've no intention of stopping you. Like I said when you and Elise first left here to attend Thor's and Saint Astraea, it's a mother's duty to watch over her children and wish them well as they fly the nest.
Mom, thanks.
I'll be sure to watch over your father and this village in your absence. Do all that you can to bring Princess Alphen and Elise back safely.
Will do.
Toval, Celine, please, take care of him.
You can count on me. On my honor as a member of the Bracer Guild, I'll do everything in my power to see your request through.
Like, call up Cassius Bright. He'll sort this problem out.
I'd tag along even if he said no. It's about time we went and looked for Emma.
Thanks, you two. I'll be counting on you. Okay, Mom. We'll see you soon.
Take care.
That sounds like a lie.
And may the goddess watch over you.
Your mom's a strong woman, all right.
Hey, watch your tone.
She really is. And I'll have to do everything I can to bring Elise and Princess Alphen back safely so that I don't let her down. No, I will bring them back.
Guess we can skip the pep talk if you're that fired up, huh? Make sure to try and repay all that support she's given you the next time you swing by here.
Speaking of next time, it's time to go. We're stopping by the valley before leaving, aren't we?
Yeah, I want to see how Valamar's doing. Once we're ready, let's head out.
Where's the location? Your father recovered in no time. He's a sturdy man. He won't lose to a little thing like this. Machine guns to the back and all. Yeah. I'll ask you to come home to your mother who misses you already. Deal? Aww. His life is no longer in immediate danger, so I have to keep watching his current condition for the time being. I'll do all that I can for him. At the end of the day, when he recovers will come down to how strong his body is. Alright. Let's offer our prayers to the goddess, that she might give her blessing to him. And medicine, as well as blessings. And it's all well and good to pray to the goddess, but let's not rely on her. He's unconscious. Condition stable. Alright. Oh, Badu is sad. Dad's gonna be just fine. Take everything while I'm away, okay? Kinda need to look after Mom. Woof! Woof, woof, woof. Woof. Scorched marks everywhere. The roof's gonna need replacing altogether. Kinda near enough wood for that. To go to the mountains and harvest some. Terrify our poor children. Leave him here in this sorry state. If I ever see them again, there's gonna be hell to pay. Yeah, it's not really a good idea at all. Alright. Take care, yada yada. Might as well check in here while I'm around. So slow your down, never gonna hurt Reen. I'm sorry. Alright. Dad did what he did because he wanted to protect his people. Alright, just help around the shop, buddy. Mr. Gizmo, Mr. Moore said they'll help with the repairs, but I've got to do what I can to help out. I'm a man, too. Can't be standing around here crying. Fair enough. Hey there, you two. For business again, so if there's anything you need before you head off, just let me know. Ah, upgrading slots. I didn't know you could do that. That's because upgrading an Arcus unit's ordnance only recently became possible. Ooh, information. Its information is not that rare. Oh, it's a specifically rare version of the normal information. For now, our Echosaurs weren't capable of drawing out their full potential. Ah. Now we can. Here's what it's all about. The text showed factories all across the country how to do it. Yay! Sepith. Alright. Weapons. Something. Alright, we'll talk to the wife in a second. Size quartz. Great orbment slots. There's 8 slots between the 3 levels. 2. Rare quartz. Super rare quartz. Increase maximum EP. Shops. Regular elements Sepith can only be converted to mirror in normal factories. Mirrors. Uses. Alright. Well. Are they all open already, it looks like? I might wait for until I can get my hands on a hit 2. What about an attack? Got a couple of those. Oh, right, he's already got one. Oh, well, having a spare isn't so bad. Slots. Nope. Covers. Rhineford Company. Basic Guild. Oh, customize. Let's take a look at that. Need a twister. Ooh, let's get my Sepith mask converted. What do we got? Ooh, a fancy sword. Yay! I had enough money! Cool. Anything else to buy? Nope. And she messed with just the megalith. It's far cheaper this time around. Alright, well, we'll talk with her next time, I think. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll come back soon. We'll be playing more. Talk to you in a bit.